Hello and welcome to Kuvera QuickTakes. We are speaking with Mr. Ajay Tyagi today. So Ajay is the Executive Vice President and Fund Manager Equity at UTI AMC. He is a CFA charter holder and a Masters in Finance holder from Delhi University. Ajay has been at UTI for over 20 years and has worked in equity research and fund management functions. He manages a few domestic mutual fund schemes for UTI-MF, apart from acting as an investment advisor for a couple of their offshore funds as well. Hi Ajay, warm welcome to you.
Hi Neelabh, thanks for having me here.
Great. So let's quickly jump into the question that we have for you today. So a very simple one really. A lot of investors ask us, mutual funds are okay. Should I not invest in stocks directly to benefit from market movements?
Yeah, this is a very interesting question. First up, I would say obviously anybody can be an equity investor in his or her own right. But the fact is that while we are living in a world which is increasingly moving towards specialization of labor, I always wonder whether anybody can do anything or everything. Just like I can actually claim that I am a good cook, but can I ever be remotely close to a celebrated chef working for the big hotel chains in the country? The answer obviously is no. And if you take a step back, the reason behind that is that that person is practicing the art of preparing good food day in and day out. He's practicing different recipes, he's reading different books, he's going through a certain amount of training every quarter, and he's constantly learning about his particular profession, his vocation. Likewise, anybody can be an investor. You can read 4 different books, you can listen to CNBC and invest in sectors which you think are fashionable, come out of sectors which you think are not going to do well. But can you possibly match up the amount of efforts that any professional fund manager is putting in and day out? The answer clearly is no. The amount of specialization that we go through over decades by way of constant training, by way of figuring out what data is noise and what data is crucial, is something that can only come after hours and hours of practice. So I think that clearly is the big differentiator. A professional fund manager will behave like any other professional in any other sector or industry, and therefore he has the right to win as compared to somebody who's not gone through all that training.
Right. A short message from my side as well. WhatsApp groups are clearly not the place where you should look for when you want to do stock tips. Do your own homework. If you want to invest in stocks, do your homework, put in the effort and stick with your investments, not because you've received it as a tip from somebody. All right, Ajay, that was all for today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.